welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a healthy college food haul. I think that's the title of this video. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be showing you everything that I just got at the grocery store in order to eat healthy at college. So I just moved back to school. If you didn't see my last video, that was kind of like me moving in and everything. So this is gonna be our first full week back at school. So I went ahead and just went to the store and did a huge grocery haul. That way I can prepare ahead and still eat healthy in college while I'm there. Now, as I'm sure you can tell right now, I'm not in my dorm room, I'm in my kitchen. So the reason for this is just because we do pretty much come home like every single weekend. But I will say that if we do stay on weekends, I still am able to prep like this because we have kitchens in all of our college dorm rooms. So I feel like most colleges do have that, like one in the building that you can go and prep your food in. So I feel like this is still really, really relevant for everybody. And it's also just showing you how to prepare ahead in order to eat healthy at college, because trust me, it takes some preparation. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the fruit. So the first thing I got was, of course, bananas. These are just really a staple to have on hand all the time. They make great snacks. I put them on top of rice cakes, and then I also top them for my oatmeal. I freeze some of them, that way I have them for bananas. They're just a necessity for every single weekly grocery haul. So definitely recommend always just having those on hand, especially if you need to just grab one and go to class real quick. There you go, makes the perfect little snack. Also got some cherry plums. These are just really good to snack on, just to be able and grab a couple out of the fridge and eat really, really quickly. So I really like having something like that, or grapes on hand, or strawberries are also really good for something snacky. Then some other fruit that I got was a nectarine, a peach, and then also a mango. I don't really know why I got one of each. I was just trying to find as many different ones as I could, and this is kind of what I ended up with. But I just recommend always having fruit on hand just because it makes really good toppers for oatmeals, adds in so many antioxidants into your meals and stuff, and then it's also just something really good to snack on rather than reaching for that bag of chips. And typically at school, they never really have fresh fruit at our college, and if they do, then it's just like not the best, like it's underripe, overripe, it's a struggle. So always recommend buying your own fruit, and you can pretty much get that from like any grocery store, so it's easily accessible. Then I also got some avocados. These are also a necessity to get every single week. I put these in my smoothies. And then if you've watched any of my other videos that have to do with food, then I'm sure you know that I love avocado toast. So this is what I got for that. Once again, just a necessity and so cheap, honestly. Like, this stuff is amazing how cheap it can be. Okay, so now moving into the veggie aspect of things. So I got some cherry tomatoes. These are to go on top of my avocado toast, and then also just to snack on, to have on hand rather than going for chips or anything. Because if you're like me, then you are a snacker. Like I am such a snacker, you guys. I love to constantly have food whenever I'm studying, which probably isn't like the best habit, but you know, at least it's cherry tomatoes or fruit. So definitely recommend just having something like that on hand. My camera is sliding. Okay, let's position you up and let's not slide. Maybe? Okay, hopefully that's better. So yeah, definitely recommend just having something like fruit or veggies to snack on, or both, like me. And then I also got some mushrooms and some carrots, and then some Brussels and some zucchini. So all of these veggies are all for like a veggie bowl that I make. And I pretty much just roast these veggies up and put them in a big bowl and then leave them in my fridge for the week. That way, if I'm having like even just soup for lunch, I can throw on a side of veggies for that. Or if I'm having like a rice bowl or a nourish bowl, I already have the veggies prepped for it and I can just throw them in there. So I definitely recommend just having some prepped veggies on hand. And the best thing about that is I literally put all of these veggies on one giant pan and roast them. So you're not having to worry about roasting a ton of different veggies. You don't have to have a ton of different pans. You just need one pan, a little bit of oil, or no oil if you don't want oil, and just roast them for like 25 minutes. It's so easy, you guys, and it just helps you get in your veggies for the week, especially being at school. So some other things I got were actually for a specific recipe. So it's for a peanut pad thai recipe that was actually in my last What I Eat in a Day video, but it's too good not to make again, you guys. It's so good. So I actually got that stuff to make this week. My camera's sliding again. For that, I got some more carrots, I got some green beans, and then I got some broccoli and an onion. So that's all to roast up for that recipe. So one of my tips kind of is pick one meal that you want to have a large bulk of. For me this week, I wanted to choose the peanut pad thai, and that can definitely be my dinner for like 3 nights in a row. Now, I am a creature of habit. I don't mind eating the same dinner 3 nights in a row, but if you're not somebody like that, then it may be better for you to go down the path of just having certain ingredients on hand. But if you're like me and you don't care, then I definitely recommend just cooking a big meal like that and making a big bowl of it. That way you can just put it in the microwave and there you go, you have dinner served. So for that peanut pad thai recipe, I also got some tofu, and then I got some peanut butter. So that's all for that. And then also rice noodles, which are sitting over there because I forgot to get them. They're like right there. So yeah, that's all for that recipe. And then I got some kale. This is purple kale. I don't know why I got purple. It was pretty and I grabbed it. So, you know, there you go. So I always recommend getting something like kale or spinach, or you can do like an arugula blend, or you can do a baby spring mix blend. Anything like that, and just have it on hand to throw in some of your meals. So if I'm having some soup that I just want to heat up, take off like just a pinch. Just take off like a pinch, like this big, and sprinkle it in your food. If you're having a nourished bowl, you can make a lot of this. Or if you want to have a salad, include this in it, or include the spring mix in it. This literally adds so many nutrients to your meals. It just takes your meals to the next level. So I always recommend getting some type of kale, spinach, romaine lettuce blend, anything just to have on hand and to throw into different recipes. Okay, so another thing that I got was some soy milk. This is kind of just basic, but you know, gotta have your milk. So that's what I got. And then I got some orange juice. So this is actually one ingredient. The only thing in it is orange juice. So it's freshly pressed and everything. This is for my wellness shots in the morning, which once again is a really good thing that you could incorporate while you're at school, just to get in some more added benefits, especially because if you're going to the cafeteria and stuff, you're probably not getting as many nutrients. So a wellness shot is a really good idea to use. So usually I'll do a teaspoon of Your Super Mellow Yellow Mix, which if you want to use the coupon code Carly at checkout, you can get 15% off your purchase on Your Super, and I'll leave that in the description box below to that link. Or I will just use a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger and a 1/4 teaspoon turmeric. Just mix it up, take it like a shot, and there you go. You have some immunity for the day. So then some of the last things that I got were some black beans and then some tomato paste. So this is actually to make some black bean burgers for the week. So that's another thing that I'm prepping. So these are kind of gonna be for my lunches. But I will say I already do have some food in my school. I already do have some food in my pantry at school, so I'll show you that in my what I eat in a day video, which I'm gonna do after this video, so definitely stay tuned. But this week I was just craving some black bean burgers, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep those before I leave, and then I'm also going to go ahead and prep the peanut pad thai recipe before I leave, which this kind of takes me into a couple of my tips in order to stay healthy in college, like how to help you stay healthy. Number one is to definitely prepare. If you want to eat healthy in college, you are going to have to prepare. It's just the reality of it. If you don't come home like me on the weekends, then you probably have a kitchen inside of your dorm building. So that's how ours is, I know. So if we did stay on weekends in past years, then I would just go to the kitchen on a Sunday, spend like an hour in there, and there you have it. You can meal prep for the entire week. And if you do easy things like I was saying with the veggies, just put them all on one pan, do a little bit of olive oil, and there you go. Like, you just can roast them for 25 minutes and you have your veggies for the week. It's super easy, you guys, and it's not as hard as a lot of people make it out to be if you just take the time to do it. And then also just choosing easy recipes that are easy to make at school. So don't look up like crazy recipes that add all these ingredients that you don't have. These black bean burgers literally call for black beans, rice, and like some spices and some tomato paste. They're super easy, minimal ingredients, and something that you don't have to spend a lot of time or money on. So it's just about finding those recipes that are easy enough to do. I love looking at Pinterest and at Instagram to be able to do these types of recipes. If you want to follow me on Pinterest, I will link my Pinterest below, and then I'll also put my Instagram right here. If you haven't followed me yet, definitely go do that. But yeah, so that kind of constitutes this grocery haul, and then those are, like I said, just a couple short tips. But I will be doing a what I eat in a day healthy college edition coming up next, because everybody voted that on my Instagram as the next video that they wanted to see. So I will be doing that one next, and I'll kind of show you how I incorporate this stuff that I bought into my daily meals and how easy it can be to eat healthier at college. Yes, it is harder than just going to the cafeteria at school, but if you prioritize your health, then it is a priority to you, and it's not gonna seem that hard at all. But with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video here. If you haven't subscribed already, I would definitely appreciate that. That way you can continue to get healthy tips. And then if you'll also leave me a recommendation in the description box below of any other type of video you would like to see next, that would definitely help me continue to put out content for you guys and just continue to grow my channel as well. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That way I know that you liked it and I can continue to do grocery hauls like this. I hope that you got some good tips, and I'll see you in my what I eat in a day healthy in college video next.